Hello everyone, this is Ch.6 from South Korea, your Korean teacher. We're gonna learn about counting numbers for today. Okay, hope you guys are ready. I'm gonna share my screen. 3, 2, 1. Let's get it. All right, if you can see my screen in here, please write down in the chat with the yes, please. Okay. All right, very nice. Hold a second, I'm gonna start to open the Korean counting in numbers. Okay, hold a second. So like this, hold a second. This is general for speaking. Oops, not this one. Yeah. So basic material. So today we're gonna learn about counting in numbers, but listen carefully. Yeah. Pew, pew. So we already learned about this one before. Counting in like a counting version with the numbers. But today we're gonna learn about number upgrade plus alpha. Okay. So for example, I already provide the counting words and those kind of thing information to y'all, right? In our basic class, as you can see in our YouTube channel, I'm gonna show you like that. So if you go to my YouTube channel in here, and if you check my class beginning with basic, you can see the numbers and counting in over there. Okay, so you can check the basic material for that one. So today I will gonna check a little bit of previous class, and then we will go to the Q&A session first. Okay. So basically, in Korean number, we have two different versions. Can you guys tell me which one it is? We have two different number version in Korean. Very nice. Sino version and native Korean. Okay. So what is the differentiation with the Sino version and the native Korean? Sino version is based on the Chinese pronunciation. CA. For example, 1, 2, 3, 4. So blah blah. This is can be 1, 1, 2, 3, 4. Right? This is based on our like a Chinese pronunciation. How about the native Korean? Native Korean is exactly the name as says, native Korean. So 하나, 둘, 셋, 넷. All right. I'm new here, so I don't know much. Okay, it's okay. As I mentioned before, you can watching our previous class for the catch up. Okay, Maria, don't worry about it at all. So we're gonna learn about in details, like further for this class, because we cannot like continue with like every like the same class at the same time. Okay, so hope you can understand with this one. So we do like this. We have a two different version is Sino version and then native Korean version. Okay, so in the native Korean, we also have a different version which is changing form, isn't it? For the changing form was super easy as well. What was it? What was the changing form? Can you guys explain to me? Changing form was, there we go. Somebody say 하나, 한. Yes, what is the hans means? So only with the 하나, 둘, 셋, 넷 has we have a two different like a changing form, which is, can you see in here? There we go. 하나 is becomes to 한, 둘 is becomes to 두, 셋 becomes to 셋, 새, and net becomes to ne, just like this. Okay, it's not that difficult, everyone. So you also can remember this one. This is already like provided our previous class video. Okay, so please, this if you don't know about this one, please catch up in our previous class. Okay, so like this. So in here, we also have like a counting words changing form. Okay, changing form. So only native Korean is a changing form for this one. Okay, so please make sure to remember this one. Okay, so in the previous class, like this, for the age, we're using the native Korean. For like animal, we're using some native Korean. Counting and classes, we're using this one. Like people, this one, and item and objects, we also using this with the native Korean, those kind of things, right? So I'm gonna give you some, like, for example, for the time, hour and minutes, right? Hour, minutes, and second. For this one, can you guess which counting version we are using? Sino version. Somebody say Sino. Can you write that in the chat with the answer? Ours native. Okay, and minute is Sino. Okay, and then second. How about the seconds? Hour. Native. Sino, yes, correct. Minute. Oh, I'm impressive, everyone. Oh my goodness. Minutes, week, minutes, and second, we're using Sino version. Okay, so please memorize this one. For example, now is 4:18 a.m. So that's why my voice is really like have some soft something like that. Okay. So AM, we already learned about the AM before. Okay. So for the AM, how you can use it? 오전. 오전. Then how you can say with this one? 오전. But as native Korean, we have to using some changing form. Then not 오전 4시. Then how you can say 오전 4시 18분. 4시 is the native Korean. Minute is the like a Sino version. Then you can say 오전 18분. This is how you can use it. 오전 4시 18분. Okay, this is how you can say. PM is 오후. Yes, correct. Like this. This is gonna be the how you can use it. Okay, for the time, hour we are using some native Korean. And minute and seconds, we're gonna use some Sino and Sino version. Okay, it's not that difficult, isn't it? Let's go to the next one. There we go. How about what's the important thing in our life? Well. What other things we can count? Oh, there we go. Date, year, month, day. How you can using it for the year, month, and day? What we can using for it? Year, month, and day. Do you think which one is gonna be the suitable? Any idea, everyone? You can write down in the chat. Okay, somebody say Sino. Somebody say Somebody say native. Okay, for the year, we have to using Sino. Month, we have to using Sino. And day for Sino. Yes, we're using the everything for the Sino version. For this one. Okay. So for example, let's say today is the 2021. Oh my goodness, here is already like this. Goodness gracious. My gracious. Okay, so then how we can say with this one? 2021년 12월 3일. When we're using with the native Korean, so 주, week. Week is also we're using some Sino version. Okay, there we go. Yeah, we forgot the week. Yes. Okay. So like this. 2021년 12월 3일. This is how I can write it down. Okay. So for this one, it's not that difficult, isn't it? For the date, year, month, week, day, we are using Sino version. Okay. So far so good. Until here, so far so good, everyone. Everything. If you can understand everything, please write down in the chat with the yes, please. All right, very nice. So impressive, everyone. Okay, even you don't have any like a basic materials for learning out, don't worry, guys. You can watching some of our previous class video, and you can come to this video as well. Okay, so Q&A session for it. Q&A. If you guys have any question about the counting numbers and counting words, you can write down in the chat so I can answer for you. Okay. If you don't have any, you can just say good, but you must have something, right? So you can write that in the chat. Okay. So, all right, somebody say how to say day of our birthday. How about this one? My birthday is blah, blah. You can say this one, isn't it? How we can say. My is 제. Of course, with the formal version, everyone, okay? 제 생일 is birthday. Okay, so 제 생일은 blah, blah입니다. 제 생일은 blah, blah입니다. Okay, this is how you get. This is a speaking version. Okay, the writing version is gonna be like this. 제 생일은 blah, blah입니다. But as I mentioned, everyone, speaking version is gonna be not correct with the writing, but this one is more close to pronounce like a Korean. Okay, so please remember both of it. Okay, so when you're trying to speak out, you have to using this one. All right. So let's try. My birthday is 14th. So April 14th. So please remember it and prepare some gift, everybody. Just kidding. Okay, so April, how we can say blah blah 월. Counting word is already provided in our Korean class. Okay. 사. What is the 4? See, every month and day we are using some Sino version, right? Then 4월 14일. 4월 14일. Then how you can say with this one? 제 생일은 4월 14일입니다. 제 생일은 4월 14일입니다. Then you can try your birthday with this description. isn't it? 제 생일은 4월 14일입니다. If you can use it with your birthday, you can write down in the chat. Okay, I'm gonna checking it and I'm gonna correct for you. Okay. Okay. So a lot of people said, all right, counting the money, count the money. Should we use Sino or native Korean for the money? So money is also a really important thing, right? So how we can using money? For the money, we're using Sino version. For example, because we have 10 cents from 50,000 won. You know we are using the Korean W1 or the won. This is Korean W. This is the currency of Korea. So for example like this. How much is it for the fried chicken? Around like this. This is around like 20 bucks USD. Okay, then how you can say with this one? You can say with 21,000원. 21,000원. How you can calculate this one? Please check our previous video. Okay, it's already provided how to using it. Okay, and in euro, please Google it. Okay, but yeah, since this class is for the European and the African people, so I'm gonna calculate for you. Currency, Korea W to euro. Oh, like this. Around like that, this one, 16 euro, something like that. There we go. Somebody say 12, 14, but as I mentioned it, guys, every different, yeah, this is the counting word there. You don't need to, you have to using this one as well for the describing month and day. Okay, if you don't know about this one, please watching our previous class in here, time and date. Okay, every description is inside. But nice try, Tiny. That wasn't right, correct number. Okay, so for the money like this, we're using some Sino version. Okay, so if you want to know some price, make sure to prepare it. Okay, I think price we also have it. Yeah, here we go. Chapter 8, price. Price is really, yes, price is really important because when you go to Korea, you need to know the Korean currency for your shopping. Okay, so please make sure to prepare this one. Okay, so another questions you can write down in the chat. 제 생일은 10월 31일입니다. Oh my gosh. Perfect. Oh my goodness. So impressive. Very nice. That was perfect, Nas. Okay. Congratulations. Okay. What else we can using for the counting in word in Korean? Money, birthday, date, and time. What do we have it? How to say May 18th. You can try yourself. Okay? That is the practice, everyone. If I start to write it down, and everyone's gonna be asking it, okay? 5 is O. 18 is 18, right? Then now you can using it. Blah blah 월. 월 in this means month. Blah blah 일 is gonna be day. There we go. So Maria said, yeah, yes, you can just like that. There we go. But you need to practice with pronouns. Speak out. Okay? Everybody know how to write it down, but they are not practicing with the speak out, then it's not gonna be, because when you go to South Korea, then if you're trying to introduce yourself, you have to speak out, right? You're not gonna using some like phone for something. So write in mind, just like that. Impressive, just like that. You need to practice in your place with the speak out, okay? So hope everybody can write it down. All right. What else? All right. Age. Yeah, age is going to be important. When you're trying to say your age, what do we have to use it? Age. My age is blah, blah. How you can say? What are we using it? Native Korean or Sino version? Native Korean, you sure? You sure we were using some Native Korean for the age? Yes, correct. You're using some age. Native Korean, okay? So like this, I'm blah, blah, years old. How you can say? 저는 blah, blah, 살입니다. Or 이에요. But 입니다 is gonna be more like polite version. So you can try with this one, okay? So 저는 blah 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 살입니다. blah blah 살입니다. There we go. A lot of people's trying to do it. Yes, correct. 제 생일은 blah blah입니다. blah blah입니다. Very impressive. Just like that. Keep practicing it, guys. Okay. 저는 blah blah 살입니다. Counting word is 살. Okay. So blah blah 살입니다. You can say it like this one. Okay. This is not that difficult, everyone. Okay. Easy, guys, isn't it? So if you want to wait, so like this. My birthday is this one. Then how you can asking it, guys? How you can asking? When is your birthday, right? How you can say when is your birthday? 생일이 어떻게 되세요? 생일이 어떻게 되세요? 어떻게 되세요 is like what is. So this is can be like your birthday. 생일이 when is it? 어떻게 되세요? 어떻게 되세요 is like a really polite version about what is, when is, like this. Okay? Okay, somebody say, my birthday is after 5 days. 5 days. 제 생일은, we already know that my birthday is, right? And after 5 days, we already have this component in our date class, in our previous class in here. Date, okay? After is what? After is who. But in the Korean version, when we're trying to say, format is going to be like this. 5, not with this one. So 5 days after. This is the like Korean word sentence version. Then how we can say date is we using some Sino version, isn't it? So 5, 1, 후. O is 5, right? So 5, 1, 후. All right. So like this. Then how we can say 제 생일은 5일 후입니다. 제 생일은 5일 후입니다. Okay? Easy peasy. This one is already describing words. Okay? So you can just using 5일 후. Just like this. Okay? It's not that difficult. You can just memorize this format first and then put some your counting words, including the changing form. Okay? Until here, so far so good, everyone? Any questions so far? If you are good at it, and please write down in the chat with that. Good, please. All right. It's not that difficult, isn't it? Okay. Don't worry, guys. This is like a review class, but at the same time, a little bit of like a ed class. For example, like this one is going to be useful to you when you're trying to have a conversation with Korean, asking about it. When is my birthday? My birthday is number interesting. Yes, but that's why you need to practice it in your places with with a lot of memorize. Actually, there's nothing there's like not that much of memorize it. For the Sino version, it's almost gonna be same format. For the native Korean, might be a bit difficult at the first time because this is totally different pronunciation with the Sino version. But there is only limited one, which is only have a native Korean with the 1 to 90. So if you memorize all tests, like even like 1 to 10, it's gonna be like used a lot. And 10 to 90 only about like 10, 20, 30, 40, something like this. So it's not that gonna be that much. So you can just memorize it first, and you can try to speak out with you can try to like combine together. Okay. Okay. So I think I'm gonna save this file in here. Hold a second. So basic. Okay, this is gonna be the 10th. 10th counting number n counting upgrade. Actually, this is not a basic one. How can I say? This one can be that of special. There we go. Basic. There we go. Okay, so I save in here. I'm gonna also save this one in the here. So with the PDF file, I'm gonna upload it this one at our Discord channel. Okay, so please remember this one. This is gonna be not that difficult. Okay, so you can just practice in your places. And if you guys have any question, please write down in the, where is it? Please write down in the our general help in here. Okay, everybody is gonna be helping you with the answer questions, answering for your questions. Okay, all right. I think today's class is until here. Then thank you for coming, and see you at our next Korean class. Thank you for coming, everybody. See you later.